Imagine waking up in a world where electricity is almost unlimited. Entire futuristic cities rise from empty deserts, and humans no longer just visit the moon, they actually live there. It sounds impossible, yet every one of these unbelievable projects is already under construction today. These aren't billionaire fantasies or Hollywood movie sets. Governments have already invested hundreds of billions of dollars into making them real. But here's the question. Will these impossible dreams change humanity forever or become the greatest engineering failures in history? Stay with us. If you enjoy discovering incredible technologies and the future of our world, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Now, let's begin our countdown. History has always laughed at impossible ideas, until someone proved them right. Flying across continents, walking on the moon, and connecting the world through the internet were once considered fantasies. Today, humanity is chasing dreams that seem even more unbelievable. One project could solve humanity's energy crisis. Another could completely redefine how future cities are built. And the final one may become humanity's first permanent home beyond Earth. Let's begin with the project ranked at number 3. A machine designed to recreate the power of the sun itself. Imagine creating a miniature sun here on Earth. It sounds impossible, yet that's exactly what scientists are attempting. Hidden in southern France is a machine so enormous and ambitious that many believe it could completely transform humanity's future, if it actually works. This project is called ITER, short for International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. Instead of burning coal, oil, or gas, its goal is to recreate the same fusion process that powers our sun, producing enormous amounts of energy with almost no carbon emissions. What makes ITER even more extraordinary is that no single country is building it alone. More than 30 nations, including the United States, China, India, Japan, South Korea, Russia, and the European Union, are working together on one shared scientific dream. Unlike today's nuclear power plants, fusion doesn't rely on splitting atoms. Instead, it joins tiny hydrogen atoms together, releasing enormous amounts of energy. If scientists can control this reaction safely, it could provide clean electricity for generations with far less long-lived radioactive waste. There's one enormous problem. Fusion requires temperatures of around 150 million degrees Celsius, hotter than the sun's core. No material can touch plasma that hot, so scientists must suspend it using incredibly powerful magnetic fields without letting it escape. Building the reactor is only half the challenge. The real test is whether ITER can produce more energy than it consumes. If that milestone is achieved, it would mark one of the greatest scientific breakthroughs since humans first harnessed electricity. Pushing the limits of science has never been cheap. Decades of research, complex engineering, and constant redesigns have made ITER one of the most expensive scientific collaborations in history. Yet many experts believe the potential reward is worth every challenge. Imagine cities powered without endless fossil fuels, cleaner skies, and electricity reaching billions more people. ITER alone won't solve the world's energy crisis overnight, but if fusion becomes practical, it could change civilization for centuries. And somehow, our next project may look even more unbelievable. What if someone handed you an empty desert and asked you to build the world's most advanced city? Most people would call it impossible. But in northwestern Saudi Arabia, that impossible vision is slowly taking shape under the name NEOM. NEOM isn't designed to be another modern city. It's planned as a living laboratory where artificial intelligence, robotics, renewable energy, and autonomous transportation work together to reshape everyday life in ways we've never experienced before. At the center of NEOM is its boldest idea, the line. Instead of spreading outward like traditional cities, it stretches in a perfectly straight path for nearly 170 kilometers, aiming to keep homes, workplaces, and essential services only minutes apart. Imagine never sitting in traffic again. Daily necessities, workplaces, schools, and parks could all be reached within minutes using high-speed autonomous transport, reducing travel time while making cities more efficient and environmentally friendly. Supporters believe NEOM could become the blueprint for future cities. Critics argue that its enormous scale, engineering complexity, and ambitious goals make success incredibly difficult. That's exactly what makes the project so fascinating. The world is watching to see which side is right. What truly sets NEOM apart isn't just its futuristic architecture, it's the intelligence behind it. AI is expected to help manage traffic, monitor energy use, improve public services, respond to problems in real time, making the city smarter every day. If NEOM succeeds, it could influence how future cities are designed across the globe. Urban planners, engineers, and governments are closely watching every stage of its development, knowing that today's experiment could become tomorrow's global blueprint. Building a futuristic city in the desert is extraordinary, but our number one project goes even further. Instead of creating humanity's next home on Earth, it aims to establish our first long-term home beyond our planet, on the surface of the Moon. For over 50 years, humans have only visited the Moon. But this time, the goal isn't to leave footprints and return home. The Artemis program is designed to begin something far more ambitious, building humanity's first long-term presence on another world. Led by NASA and international partners, Artemis is about much more than exploration. Every mission is designed to test technologies, deliver equipment, and gather experience that could one day allow humans to live and work on the Moon for extended periods. The Moon offers something no space station can, a place to test survival beyond Earth. Scientists hope to learn how people can produce power, use local resources, and build reliable habitats before attempting the much longer and riskier journey to Mars.
Another key part of Artemis is the Lunar Gateway, a small space station that will orbit the Moon. It could serve as a staging point for astronauts, scientific missions, and future journeys deeper into the solar system.
Imagine future generations seeing the Moon not as a distant destination, but as another place where humans can live, work, and conduct research. What seems impossible today could eventually become as routine as international travel is on Earth. Many experts believe Artemis isn't the final destination. It's the beginning of something much bigger. Before humans can safely reach Mars, they must first learn how to survive far from Earth. The Moon is the perfect place to gain that experience. Every generation has witnessed an impossible dream become reality. Powered flight, satellites, and moon landings once seemed unimaginable. Today, fusion energy, futuristic cities, and permanent lunar bases may feel just as unbelievable, but history suggests we should never underestimate human ambition. So here's the question that only time can answer. Which of these impossible projects will redefine our future, and which will remain unfinished dreams? One thing is certain, humanity has already begun building tomorrow, and there's no turning back now. The greatest achievements in history all began as impossible ideas. Whether every one of these projects succeeds or not, they prove that progress starts with bold imagination and relentless determination. Today's impossible dream could become tomorrow's everyday reality. Thanks for watching.